Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell. Talk a little bit about traffic monsoon real quick. I just wanted to show you what happens after you get the ball rolling. When you first come into any business, of course, you're looking down here at this, and a lot of people come in here with just one ad pack. None of this has got anything in it. I can totally relate to that. It's fine. If you go to my timeline, this is my day 79. It's 12 o'clock lunchtime. If you look on the bottom right, it says Saturday, January the 9th, 2016. And if you go to the bottom of my timeline, you'll see my day one in here. And you can see where I made I think $18 or something like that total in my account, my very first picture up here. Y'all, don't think you have to have days like this to start posting. You want to have as many friends on your friends list as you can on Facebook. You ain't got to promote Facebook if you don't want. All you got to do is just make friends, get friends in your Facebook, which a lot of times going out to groups are like-minded people. And then the number one thing you got to do, y'all, is succeed. You plant a seed, you don't bug them, you just seriously just keep going. This business doesn't take sponsoring to move ahead. But when you do sponsor, it does incredible things for your business, right? Okay, this was yesterday morning. I was at 51 ad packs. It's maybe 12 o'clock at lunchtime. I don't get up early. I stay up later. I don't have a job, and so this is all I do for a living. So I had 51 members. Now let's go look at the day. I got 53, so I've got 2 new active members in the last 24 hours. I'm at 7773 compared to, where was I looking at my timeline? Okay, 7628. So I've made $150 in the last day, probably in about 24 hours. I was at 29,051. Where am I at today? 29,648. And you'll see I made $363 since I went to bed last night at 1 o'clock. Okay, I know right now when you're first starting off, it seems like an awful lot. That the fact that you've got only 1 or 2 ad packs or something like that. But y'all, you're going to have to commit to this for a little bit. There's 2 ways of doing it. Either number one, you jump ahead as far as you can. What does jumping ahead mean? Okay, if you know the business is real. I went and stayed in the Facebook groups and didn't leave until I believed it. Okay? When you get your belief behind it, and if you know it's real, the rest is just waiting on the clock to tick and some commitment. That's all there is to it. There is no work here. My work here takes 3 minutes, and I don't have to do that for another 10 hours. See this timer right here? All I got to do is click 10 ads that are 20 seconds long. I can watch TV while I do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't require, all I've got to do is make sure that I'm committed to doing that and I get profit share. It don't matter if you have 1 ad pack or if you almost have 500 ad packs like I got, okay? If you are already in traffic monsoon and you're not getting the results I'm getting, okay? There's things I'm doing and my group are doing that maybe you aren't part of. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need that. If that's the case, man, I want you to still contact me down below. In my link down below, I've got a funnel. This is what my funnel looks like right here. Man, I'm going to tell you, we have a lot of funnels. We have got, in my Facebook group, we have got the fastest moving group in all of traffic monsoon, and that's not just a statement. That's a fact. We got millionaires inside of our Facebook group. So if you're not getting the results, it's because you don't have the tools and you probably don't have the sponsor that you needed in the first place. But that doesn't stop you from moving ahead. Don't make an excuse, okay? If you're on traffic monsoon looking how to get there, if you believe in your business, you're going to make it. I can tell you that. But just to give you an example here, if you're not in traffic monsoon, I was able to quit my job. I came in on online business October 2014. I quit my job May the 7th of 2015. I had been in restaurants for 26 years. That is in 6 months' time from my very first day online. Now, I worked my tail off, I'm not going to lie. To the time I quit my job took 6 months, okay? I was working, 65 hours a week average on a restaurant on I-40 in North Carolina. I was working 40 hours and 3 days a week. 3 days straight, between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm a full-time dad. And this, is tremendously hard to do. I was making good money, but how much money was I spending on babysitters? How much time away from my little boy was I staying away? How much gas was I wasting going back and forth? You take this stuff out when you start making money, and you realize how much money you save by just staying home. And not only that, y'all, I had the whole summer. This is me and my little boy right here. Maybe a little better picture up here on the top. But I had the entire summer, y'all, with me and my little boy. And you're talking about somebody who's used to going to work and staying home and being able to cut the grass in my yard and just do the things I wanted to do. You know, I love working in the yard. I love landscaping. I got an old Victorian house, a big old 2-story house I fixed up, right? I've had time now. What used to take 2 months to do a project, I can do in a week because I got the time to do it now. I didn't have to use my day off to cut my grass, and got to where I didn't want to cut my grass anymore, so I had to pay somebody else to cut my grass so I didn't waste my whole day off. And I enjoyed doing it. I just needed to not waste my day doing it. I got a lawnmower that worked perfectly, and yet I was still paying somebody $50 every time to cut my grass. You know, when I really felt freedom really kicked in, when I really knew I was free, 2 things took place. Number 1, I went and ate lunch every day at school with my little boy in May of last year. To the time he got out of school, I went and ate with him every day. And you know what? Half the time I had to tell him to eat because he'd sit there with his arm wrapped around my arms and sitting there hugging me just about the whole time I'm there. And I'm the cool dad, you know. I know all about arcade games. I collect video games. I got 13 big arcade games in our house. We got a full arcade. And so all the kids, you know, I can communicate with them. So I was the cool dad, just sitting with him, you know. But I think that's really when it set into my little boy that I no longer had a job. It was the days that I went to go eat with him. And I did it yesterday too. And he can sit there and just connect with me, and he knows that there ain't no other parents in this whole place. There's no other parent doing this, you know. And I think it really made him realize that I'm free from a job. And when it really sunk into me is when it's a Tuesday, and I'm wearing shorts and a pair of flip-flops, and I don't have a shirt on. I got a towel wrapped around my neck that's wet because it was summertime, and I had like a scarf wrapped around, like I was Canadian, you know, or something like that, like you see a lot of Canadians got wrapped around their neck, and I had on a hat that my little boy is embarrassed of me wearing, and I'm cutting grass, taking deep breaths, and all I kept doing was looking up at the sky, because honestly, y'all, I can't remember the last time I really had the time to sit there and look at the sky. And the more I cut the grass, the more deep breaths I kept taking. And I think that's when I realized I was free more so then than any time. That I could cut half my yard one day, cut half of the other yard the next day, and enjoy it. That's when freedom really started kicking in. And you know, to me, I always thought a boat. Let me show you this, y'all. At the bottom down here, to me, that just looks like freedom. I can see it. I can hear the boat going out somewhere. You know the wind feels good. You don't take your phone with you for this. You keep it away so you can get freedom, you know? And that's, I always felt like that. But me sitting on that lawnmower and just taking them deep breaths, looking like an idiot, singing the 80s music while I was doing it, you know, that's freedom. That's what my freedom was like. That's when I really realized I was free. It took a month plus for me to finally realize that, to get that mentality out of my mind from working my tail off for 26 years. Okay, go to step 1. Sign up at Traffic Monsoon. Why would you want me to help you? Well, first of all, I was able to quit my job in 6 months. Secondly, I made something for you. This is Your Online Way to Freedom. It's a little name I came up for myself. And I have videos showing every step of the tools I use, where to go from here on step 1. Y'all, here's a game plan right here I made that I think is going to help a lot of people. If you can't come into this, first of all, if you know this is real and you know the people's real and you know I'm telling you the truth, you get in my Facebook groups and you see these people walk around with $100,000 in their accounts, a bunch of people like that, you know, and you know it's real, then if you got $2,000 sitting in your bank account and you know the only thing you can do is make money here, and you know an ad pack's $50, but you're going to get $55 back, what are you waiting on? See what I'm saying? The only thing you're doing is slowing your own self down from getting the results that you're going to get in the first place. I knew it was real. I seen one of, let me go back to this and I'll show you who I seen. This guy right here was in Power Lead Systems with me. Okay, Power Lead Systems was one of the businesses to help me quit my job in May. So I took it pretty seriously. And at the point, I wasn't where I could be, but I was making about $1,500 a month in this part of the business. I had another part of the business I was making pretty good money with as well. But he was popping in the group making $7,000, $8,500 days in Traffic Monsoon. And so I contacted him, wanted to know what he was doing. Couldn't find out. He lives an hour and a half away from me here in North Carolina. And he made $72,000 in the month of September. Okay. That was only a small portion, the $7,000 a week he was making. So I wanted to find out what he was doing exactly, and that's when I get into the Facebook group, and I sat there and I didn't leave because I had a reason to, and I wanted to understand Traffic Monsoon. I came in Traffic Monsoon a month earlier, didn't sign up, but I did videos, and it just didn't make sense to me. I couldn't grasp it. It just didn't make sense to me, and I'm not jumping on anything. I don't care how much anybody's making. If I don't see it, if I don't feel like I can get behind it and move, if I don't believe in it, I'm sure as heck can't commit to it. See what I'm saying? So you need maybe to sit in that group the way I did. You need to call me. If you need to, here's my phone number right here. I put it up here so everybody calls me, and I get normally 3 to about 10 phone calls a day for my business just from YouTube. All right. So let's get back on target here. Show you where you want to be at. If you're already in Traffic Monsoon, and you need to get to the level where I'm at, right? I've made last 40 days, I figured up I made $7,300 my second month in the business. All right. Now, actually, in all honesty, I made 500 today alone, 6, 7. I'm making 700 plus today. All right. Obviously, it's 12 o'clock. I made 363 so far. It's going to go over in the next 12 hours over $700. I know that for a fact. Okay. But out of that, how much am I rolling back over? I want to continue to grow. I want every ad pack I add is another $1.10 a day of my business that I'm making on average. Okay. So that's where this money's coming from, is because I'm rolling my money back into it. You can, if I didn't sponsor anybody, if none of this existed at all, okay, and I'm just up here, just me, myself, nobody else. The ad packs on average, if I'm at 484 at $1.10, let's say it's going to be $500 some dollars, okay? At 9%, let's just make it easy. Let's say it's $45 a day. It's not just going to stay at $45 a day. I can take 9%, put it in my pocket every day at $45, which is pretty incredible for any business second month, non-stop for every day. But it's constantly growing up too, because I'm still rolling 91% back over to buy more ad packs. So it's not just that, it's constantly going to grow. After about 30, 40 days, look at it again, you can give yourself a raise. This is what the big picture is that people don't get. They don't understand, well, if I buy 5 ad packs, and they're $50, and I'm gonna make $1.10 back, 110% back, but I gotta click my ads for it to mature and then get it. Okay, if you're making $5 for each one times 5 ad packs, it's $25. If you're thinking that's all you're supposed to do, you've missed the big picture. Period. Okay? Because when this accumulates every day, you want to take the time to go ahead and roll it back over and get another ad pack. Get another one. Get another one. Every time this thing hits $50, get another one. I've actually been sleeping late this morning, so that's why it's sitting here. But some of y'all will be tickled to death to get the 5 ad packs I'm about to buy. I know that. Let me update and see if it's still the same. I made a few pennies. Somebody did some cash links, it looks like, or something like that. All right, so I'm going to come up top here. I'm going to buy some ad packs. I got enough to buy 5. Let's look down here. I'm at 484. I'm almost at 500 ad packs, y'all. I may not hit it today, but by tomorrow, I'll be at my goal of 500 ad packs. One of them. Okay, let's go to this one. These are banners, y'all, that's in my business. Okay, and let me go a little further on my training page down here. You need to click this, y'all. You need to go ahead and sign up. Let me get you into groups, and let me show you the game plans to stick with if you don't have bulk to come into. If you only have 1 or 2 or 3 ad packs you start off with, there's nothing to lose here, y'all. This is me showing you how I make 60 to 100 leads a day in Facebook. This is exactly how I quit my job. It's getting out to the people, a crazy amount of leads. This is showing examples of some of the, now it's early on, but it's fine. It shows you examples of some of the ads I was posting that was getting attention. This shows you how to edit and do YouTube videos. These are things I do myself. This is Power Lead Systems, so they're talking about how to put share codes, okay? This is all about Traffic Monsoon. These are banners for free, more banners for free, more banners for free, and these are share codes, y'all. These are awesome funnels that the millionaires inside my group have put together for you. Don't cost you anything. All you got to do is be part of Power Lead Systems. So a lot of y'all who are in Traffic Monsoon right now and you're not getting results, it's because you don't have the tools to do it. And more than likely, if you try to get on Facebook, you can't even use your link from Traffic Monsoon to get there, because Traffic Monsoon is going to block it. I'm sorry, Facebook's going to block it. Anytime there's more than about 5,000 people in a group, and even though this Traffic Monsoon, link up there at the top, it's got your username, it's still the same computer. Facebook's going to look at it and say, oh, that's spam. And the chances of you, there's 2 million people here. There's no chances of you doing that on Facebook. You're going to have your own link. Don't think that you can mask it like you used to either, because it doesn't work anymore. For you to get out to your people and even give your link out, you're going to have something. In the funnels that we have, it promotes Power Lead Systems in it also. I have not, my first month in Power Lead Systems, I made $700. I didn't even know what I was doing. It has paid for itself. There's not been a Wednesday, you get a weekly paycheck here. There hasn't been a Wednesday yet that I haven't got paid. In 1 month, when I was really starting to push it pretty hard, I got 43 gold members in 1 month. That's $20 each. 43 new gold members into PLS in 1 month, 30 days. If I really wanted to, I could run with just this and make a killing. You know what I'm saying? Frank did. Who couldn't use $6,000, $7,500, $8,500 is what I saw last week in your business per week. You know what I'm saying? That's not even Traffic Monsoon. That's Power Lead Systems. You need it. Okay? The funnels that these guys, him and Ari, put together are incredible. They spend $6,000 to $8,000. They have got actual studios built in their house just to make just to make videos so they can put it in their funnels. They know what they're doing. There's nobody's got better emails than him and Ari, period. I know that for a fact. A lot of that's got to do with where I'm at in my business now. I know what I'm doing. Okay, no sense in reinventing the wheel. Just connect to this. Go ahead and sign up. Go down below and friend me on Facebook, y'all. Listen, you need to go after you click this. Come back. You need to see if you need to do Facebook. If you want to sponsor, understand that like I was talking about earlier. I make this much money. I swear I can't get back to that right now. Okay, I make this much money from $45 a day, but I'm making $200 a day from sponsoring. Now that's 5 times as much money just for sponsoring. So yeah, I think it'd be worth it. Do you have to? No, you don't. I say 2/3 of the people that I sponsor in this business don't care to sponsor. This is a blessing if you don't like the sponsor. It's a blessing if you like the sponsor and not good at it. It's a blessing if you want the sponsor but you're new at it. And it's a blessing if you're real good at sponsoring. It doesn't really matter. This business is going to pay you either way. When you understand buying ad packs, you are massive ad pack collectors in this business. There's other ways to get paid. You can do cash links, and that's entirely free. It's right here. And I've made so far, I just need to get away from this page. Let me go ahead and do the ad packs, man. Let's go here. I am buying ad packs. All right, I'm going to go for my account balance. Understand it's not come out of my pocket. I haven't spent $1 in this business. I can go with 7 ad packs. Bam. Awesome, dude. So I haven't spent $1 in my business since day 2 when I bought my ad packs in bulk. If you're not buying in bulk, y'all, then you need to stay consistent. You need to work out some kind of game plan, and that's where you need to go back and see what I've got made for you, okay? All right. I'll show you how to get ad packs without paying $50, and you get them every week. All right, this is going to be sitting pretty good here, y'all. Let's see where I'm at now. Bam. If I don't hit 500 a day, I may not, but by tomorrow, I'll hit my 500 goal, and that's awesome. I'm going to clap for my own self. That's pretty far to go from, this is day 79 at 500. Because when you reach 500, 400, y'all, I reached that to 500 is going to take me 11 days. Okay, understand that's $9 a day, every day, nonstop raise for every 100 ad packs that you go to. So, and when I get more and more and more, the quicker that I'm going to go to the next level. 1,000 ad packs, y'all, means $90 a day in my pocket without even sponsoring. Do you understand that when my business doubles, so does my downlines? Does that make sense? And every time I bought, those 7 ad packs I just bought, if you sponsored me, you would make $35. I'm averaging 13 ad packs a day right now, on average, right? If you sponsored me, that's $65 in your pocket every day and only growing, right? Because now I'm going to do about another $10 a day to add to my collection. Plus they're growing also. So when my business doubles to 1,000 ad packs, which honestly take maybe a month and a half at most, their business doubles. So instead of me making $200 a day, I'm going to be making $400 a day from downline. And not am I only doing $45 a day, I'm making $90 a day. This is how you kill 6-figure income in a business. And understand, I'm not talking years from now. I'm not talking 2 years taking over your raise, at your job. If it takes you 2 years, great. But if you listen to what I'm trying to tell you and do what we're doing, you're going to get the results I'm getting. Almost $30,000 on day 78. Almost $8,000 in just sponsoring. I'll have $8,000 by tomorrow. That's ridiculous. And this is the freebies from the cash links right by itself. All they got to do is come up here, click that. Everything that you do, anybody below you, anybody below you goes there, signs up, you get 100% of whatever they do there. It's worth it. Okay. Y'all, this is real. There's nothing else I can say. The money I'm making in here, I'm rolling it back over into my business. I can make whatever amount of money I want. Let me show you this, y'all. Again, January the 9th, 2016, it's 12:39. I got paid at $15 48 minutes ago. This is live right here. You see where it says last account activity 9 minutes ago. All right, so let's go through here and check this out. 15, 20, 21, 24. Let's go 25 just to make it easy. 30, 70. So I made $70 in the last 5 hours. 75 in the last 5 hours. 80, 85. So I made $85 in the last 12 hours. Okay, because this is 12:01 a.m. Okay, so let's keep going. 95, 100, 105, 110, 145, 150, 155, 165, 175, 185, 195. So that's $200 right here, y'all. One day, 24 hours, literally 24 hours. There's $200. Like I said, I make average $150 to $200 a day. And 3 of these people are brand new people that came in. 2 people are brand new people that came in and started doing. And look at this, y'all. I just got paid again. Look down here on the bottom right. Let's see how much this one is. Well, not a whole lot. $1.39.5. Hey man, it's money that won't there. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you see, it's real. 0 minutes. This is Gmail right here. That's a majority of my business. Y'all, you want to sponsor. I'm sorry, but yes, this is worth it. Making your own funnel and branding myself is what I did. If you're ready to go to that level, then do it. If you're not, let me show you this. Hopefully it'll pop up real quick. My little boy's in there playing videos. This is one of the funnels that my sponsors make. Frank, the rich guy. And my little boy's in there playing YouTube videos. Playing Xbox Live. And so I'm not surprised. But I have Frank sitting here and is talking. It's not, there's nothing wrong with their funnel. It's just my internet right now. They're killing it, believe me. So, but these are what the funnels look like, y'all. In step 1 and step 2, and he sets everything up for you. All you really got to do, y'all, is just join PLS and get this share code. This is a great funnel right here, y'all. It's the one I was about to show you if my internet was working a little better. And put it in there and make sure it goes to your referral links and get out to people. They even show you how to do solo ads. I'm serious. This thing is meant to run by itself. And it works. It absolutely works. All right, let's get back to where we're supposed to be at here. Okay. This is what you need to do. Go ahead and sign up. I know you know I'm telling you the truth. It's a 14-minute video. I was on like day 43. I think I made $11,000 or something like that. I'm going to show you here. This is day 30. I do this on my timeline, y'all. You're more than welcome to go and look at every day up here. This is what my advertisement for the day looks like. And that's also what the, where I'm at in my business. So this was day 30. Awesome. Results are not typical for I'm a Facebook beast. That was the ad I used for that day. Okay. I've got $1,188, $5,038 I made. Now let's look at that compared to now. This is day 30. Today is this is 49 days later. 49 days later. Okay, that's over $6,000 right here. I don't remember exactly how much. $1,188. Okay, $6,600 more sitting right here in day 49. 29,000 compared to 5,000. So that's $24,600 more that I've made in the last 49 days. Okay, here's the cash links down here. Let's see how much that's grown. I was at $12.45. I made $100. Y'all, I hate to say this, but how many of y'all have made $100 in your business in the last month? You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. This is the most big freebie you've ever seen in your life. I ain't got to do nothing. It's just putting it in there just for being there. You know how much it cost me to join Traffic Monsoon? Nothing. Don't cost a thing. Y'all, just take this seriously. I've said enough. I'm not going to try to make the video any longer. Come through, sign up. Sign up right here. Make sure it says Shawn Powell as your enroller or a sponsor or whatever it says. If it doesn't, contact me. You can find me on Facebook, send me information there, let me know it's not right, and we'll get it straightened out for you. If you are already sponsored inside of Traffic Monsoon and you need somebody like me to help you out, if you are looking to power lead systems, then contact me. I will help you out and still welcome you into the groups like you're my own. Okay? If you're signed up underneath Traffic Monsoon directly, contact me. I can still help you out. Traffic Monsoon don't care where the sponsors come from. Okay? They're going to get paid either way. I can put you in directly underneath me, and I will welcome you into the groups, and you're going to be making a killing. Okay? You just don't be blamed because you went underneath a sponsor as a zombie sponsor and they ain't there no more. That's not your fault. Thank God that you got into the business, period. Okay? If nothing else, I'll do what I can do to help you out. Find me on Facebook, y'all. Listen, I average a lot of people every day. I'm not going to welcome these people into the Facebook groups without them being signed up at minimum. Okay? So if you want to get in my groups where we got millionaires walking around and they know exactly what they're doing, I'm broke compared to these people. I'm free from a job and I'm broke, okay, compared to them. You are going to have to sign up at Traffic Monsoon. You are going to have to friend me on Facebook. I cannot spend a day looking you, okay? If your name is Michael Williams, I've got 2, if not 3 Michael Williams in my business already in 2 months. I cannot spend my day looking Facebook, seeing where you're at. If you sign up in Traffic Monsoon and you don't friend me on Facebook, you're not doing yourself any good. Because I have no way of giving you any more information. Okay? So it's in red letters here for a reason. Contact me, friend me on Facebook. Very, very important. I would say that's more important than calling me. All right? Now, says number 3, join the 2 Facebook groups. Well, I'll send you in myself. So just go ahead and friend me. Don't worry about that. I'll make sure you get to do it. And I'm also going to add you to the official Traffic Monsoon group. You see a lot of people, very, very rich people walking around here. $500,000 in their account in the last year. Go to step 2, see if you need PLS. Again, friend me first before you do anything like that. But yeah, there's a good chance that you want to sponsor, make 5 times as much money like I'm doing. That's up to you. It's entirely up to you. This business is whatever you make it. Just know that there's nothing you can do but make money here, y'all. There's nothing else you can do. There is no work. It's commitment, period. Okay, and of course I'm gonna give you my training, not only for you but for your downline. These are some of the downline that's come through and write comments, and stuff like that. And I try to write back if I can. Don't always populate. There's more messages than that. But yeah, I'm here to help y'all, man. I know what I'm doing. This is all I do. For the rest of the day, when I'm done with this video, y'all, I'll answer phone calls. I might hit some on Facebook a little bit, and I'll watch my little boy and his best friend play video games for the rest of the day. Probably lay on the couch with a nice blanket on my legs and the cat asleep on my legs while I do it. And this is what I consider work. There is no work. It's smart. And if you're here in the first place, you know that's the answer. Working for somebody else, 26 years, y'all, you know what they used to do? They would put a carrot in front of me. Buddy, this restaurant's going to be yours, right? Let me tell you what happened. The guy that I respected and worked with for 15 years, and the man had, I don't, what do you want to call it? Not respect. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But the dignity that the guy had. I could not be. He's almost like a dad. The man was married to the place. You understand? I got 26 years in restaurants. He didn't even have to be there. And you know what they did? After 15 years of him working his tail off as the owner to buy and finally pay off his place, 1 month later, they took it away from him. They fired this guy. They didn't give him anything. And the man was married to this place. Could not have been a more respectful guy, to be honest. I thank God I had a chance to work with him. The man's name is Mr. Ward. He lives in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina now because he had to sell his house and move back to where he came from. Now, he's made good money, but the point was that carrot was standing in front of him. And now they're trying to get back. I'm not jumping on that, man. I'm not stupid. I seen what they do with him. I can't do a better job than he did. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go somewhere else. That's why I started looking online business. My little boy got sick, and we stayed a week in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. That's an $11,000 bill. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I was having a hard time. I didn't leave there. I'm not leaving my little boy with tubes running down his throat, down his nose into his stomach. That's not going to happen. And the business, they can kiss my ass. I don't care. Business don't count when it comes to family, okay? But I just realized when I came home, I needed to go somewhere else. And I think God blessed me in getting here, to be honest. And if you're listening to this and you're still listening to this long video, you know what I'm talking about. Just go ahead and sign up, y'all. This is the answer. I've done online business before. There is no easier path than this, and we're all going down the same path. When you realize it's real and quit playing with it, and that's when you can jump into this thing and take it seriously, and that's where the money's going to come rolling in. If you need anything, y'all, just let me know. Appreciate it.